Okay.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. I am Jay, along with my awesome co host right over there, Mr. Tank. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking excited.
Why are you excited?
Well, we get my guy. We got that access, man. We got that wild access.
And what do you mean by that?
Oh, this is one of my favorite seasons of Power Rangers. That good old Power Rangers Wild Force.
So, who do we have on today?
Yeah, I think it's the Black Ranger, Mr. Jack Guzman. What's
There
up,
he
big guy?
is.
What's going on, fellas?
How's it going?
Good, man. Thank you so much for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, dude, we appreciate
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
Heck yeah, man.
it was awesome, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You came up. We met him. Everybody, we met him at the Rangerstop con that we went to, and being my surprise that this man comes up to our booth and he's like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" Blah blah blah, and I'm like, "He's talking to us. He's talking to me." So I was very stoked when he said he would gladly come on. So I was very happy about that. So again, thank you. We really appreciate it.
For sure, brother. My pleasure, man.
So man,
I've been looking forward to this.
how's your week been going?
Bro, I hate to say it, man, but if we're being honest, I've been on lazy mode for a while now. So I'm kind of just waiting to do Power Morphicon here in August, towards the end of August. And then after that, man, I think I got to get myself straight and start auditioning and stuff out here in Atlanta. But I've been on just kind of let's just wing it mode for a while. So it's been a bit.
Understandable. You're from Atlanta, right?
No, man. I'm Colombian born, raised in Miami, and then I was in Hollywood, California for the past 20 something years. But then when COVID hit, I moved to Florida, St. Pete, Florida. Pete, Florida. And, I was just going to stay there, bro, close to family and all of that. But then I decided that, I got that bug again. And I was like, nah, man, I got to go back to acting. That's what I need to be doing. So, but I didn't want to go back to LA. Things got too expensive for me.
Oh, man.
I heard that Atlanta was the next big thing, man. So I started kind of looking into it. And yeah, man, there's a lot of opportunity here. So hopefully, I can continue to work like I was in LA.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. L.A., Atlanta, and New York are like the hot spots if you want to get into acting or voice acting or anything like that.
Yeah, man. No, there's definitely a lot of opportunity here, man. Tons.
So, my question to you is, we've had on another Power Ranger. Her name, as you know her, is Nakia Baris. We had her on, and I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked her. The question was, being a Power Ranger, especially one of the well-known Power Rangers, I'd say, did you think you would get this far? Like, did you think you would still be known for this role? Did you think that you would still be signing autographs? And, it's been, what, 20 years-ish now?
Longer than that, I want to say, man, because we did it in 2002, 2003.
Oh, damn.
22 years?
Thanks for making me feel old, Jack.
You're telling me, man. Look at my head, bro.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
We right there. We right there, buddy.
No, yeah, man. It's something that's amazing. Obviously, I don't think any of us knew or thought what was going to happen or what this was capable of. Mm. However, it's like the goose that keeps on giving is what we call it, man. Because again, here we are 22 years later still talking about that. As an actor, yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to say the word frustrating because it's not that either, but it's just tough to know that, like for me, I'll speak for myself, that it's just like, man, I wish that also people knew me for other jobs that I've done because I have gone and worked on so much other stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, super grateful, man, that I'm known for anything. You know what I mean? That anybody even recognizes my work, period. So once you get a little bit over that ego of yourself and you realize how amazing it is just to have anybody be interested in the work and happy of the work you did, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty awesome.
That's fair. I mean, that's a good answer. Do you ever believe that I guess 22 years later, do you ever believe that you will reprise that role?
That I would reprise it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean by that, bro?
Like, do you think you would ever go back to being the Black Ranger?
Okay, yeah. Don't throw reprise at me. I can't spell that. I don't know what that is, bro. Come on, man. I'm like, damn.
So like how Netflix
over again, damn.
Like how Netflix did that Once and Always special. Do you think, like, if they came back and did one about wild access, do you think that you'd be down to go back into it?
No, bro, 100%. I have always said that. Imagine, man, for me, Power Rangers was like my college, bro. It was like my university of acting. I learned everything or the little bit that I know, I learned it on there, It was phenomenal. So anything that they ever needed from me to go back, I always tell the fans, and honestly, what I believe is just that I look so different than Danny was in the series that people would be like, what? Who is this guy? You know what I mean? But yeah. I would love to go back. I mean, there's times, bro, where I've been at conventions, honest to God, and people will come up to the table and they'll be like, hey, do you know when Jack will be back? And I'm like, yeah, in a little bit. Why? And they're like, oh, man, it's just I'm such a huge fan, man. And listen, I'm like, really? And I'm like, bro, I'm him. And they're like, no, you're not. Like,
wait a minute.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You had a little hair back then.
Yeah, bro. Bro, it's funny. I tell people, man, watch what you say, because I used to tell my mom every 2 weeks, damn, I hate that I got to go get a haircut again, man. Why is my hair growing so fast? And now look at me.
I don't know, man. The ball looking good. I think we can all pull it off.
Thank you.
You think you got some questions? I don't want to.
I do, and I'm gonna do something a little different. While I loved you in Power Rangers, obviously, because I'm, as you can see, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan.
Awesome.
Yes, yeah. You can just go ahead and say that. When we have people on, I try and do a bit of research. That way I know more about what they bring to the table versus, like you were saying, just being known for that one role.
Sure.
What was it like being on Star Trek?
Dude, it was phenomenal. Even though my stuff was, bro, I can't even put my fingers close enough together to tell you how small it was. But for me, again, personally, it was ridiculously cool because I used to skip school when I was in junior high to watch Scott Bakula on Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
So for me to be on set with that guy, it was surreal, bro.
You were on Enterprise, weren't you?
I think so, man. It was too long. I don't remember what it was, but he was on there. So I know that's whenever he was on there is when I was on there.
Yeah, Star Trek Enterprise from 01 to 02. So, you get a lot of people, like, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. You got the Star Trek fans, Star Wars fans, so on and so on. So I imagine that anyone, if they had gotten, even a small part, would be like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. So, some people live through you vicariously.
And thank you, man, for pointing that out, because honest to God, bro, I hope that you guys don't think that, he's just being, no, bro, I just don't see it like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like, man, honestly, like when we were talking about conventions earlier, dude, until like 2016 or 15 or whenever it was that I went to my first one, people reached out to me and they were like, hey, you don't want to go to a convention? Like, people are interested in getting your autograph and taking a picture. And I was like, bro, please. That show was like 20 years ago. Who the hell is going to want anything from me? And they were like, bro, trust me. Like, you got to come. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And when I went, I was like, wow, this is awesome.
Well, that's kind of the same way that David Fielding looked at it. He did Zordon in the original series, and 20 years later, people were talking to him about going to cons and everything. He was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then he realized that it was such a phenomenon. And that's, I think, one of the reasons why I love Power Rangers as much as I do. Regardless of what series you watch, you can find characters that relate to you, and you can always find some kind of life lesson or some story that will teach you something.
Yeah.
And see, that's what's cool about being something that's a part of that, you know? Because, like you said, man, I have had people come up to me and say, "Hey, look, I used to get bullied, and I saw your character, and it helped me, or whatever was going on, and all of that." So that in itself is phenomenal. And then, like I say too, though, as actors, imagine, bro, that was incredible to be a series regular on a show. That doesn't get any bigger than that.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I see it is there's two reasons why I didn't get your autograph. Is because number one, I had no money. Like
that was my main reason.
By the time Rangerstop was done and over, I maybe went home with maybe $50 at that. Another reason why
my autograph was only 40, bro. So what's up?
You would have had $10 left. It's fine. And the second,
I got screwed over by the hotel.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's another.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Good times.
Good times. The other reason is you were like, hey, I would love to come on your podcast, and you and I talked and et cetera. And I was like, that's good enough for me. That's good enough. That's an autograph for me, in my opinion.
No, but the next time I see you, hell yeah, come by and then get one, man. Especially for after doing this, you both maybe put it up on your show or like I say to people, put it right behind your toilet so you think of me every day, bro.
It's going right there.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
When I get it, it's going right there.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Once I realized, so I don't know if you remember, but I came up to you because I was trying to say hey to Michael at the time, and I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" I shook your hand. We started talking, and then it dawned on me who you were. Okay. And you can ask this dude right here. I'm like, I just had a casual talk with the Power Ranger. He's like, what?
And he told me who, and I was like, fucking where? And he's like, yeah, his table's right around there. And I go around the corner, and I saw your booth, and I was like, oh my fucking God. But you weren't there. And I'm like, bitch.
And all I was doing is trying to say hi to Michael. And next thing I know, I'm having a casual talk with you. I'm like, oh, shit.
That's awesome, bro. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, bro.
So I mean,
I don't get jealous of him that often, but he had me jealous that day.
Obviously, we can talk Power Rangers all day, but I want to ask you a question, especially Tank. I want to ask you a question. Let's hear about Jack. I want to hear about you, man.
What do you want to hear, brother?
What do you like to do? Long walks on the beach? I mean,
smoke salmon and cigarettes on a pillow in a summer's night.
What the fuck?
without the smoke, but the salmon sounds good. Nah, bro. Man, I'm really a simple dude, bro. I've never gotten married, brother. I don't have kids. I like to drink whiskey, man. I like to party. I like girls, bro. I'm a bad boy, but I'm honest, so that's the good thing. I've never lied. I'm always honest about whatever I want or what I want to do. And as far as the other stuff, man, I try and get to the gym as much as possible, bro. Work out, have a healthy life. When I'm not being all of those other things that I just told you. I don't know, bro. I have an electric bike, bro, and I love riding that thing. From here in Atlanta, I go to Piedmont Park and I get on the belt line and I ride that. Or when I'm in Florida, they got great bike trails and stuff, so I ride that. I really enjoy doing that. That just kind of clears my mind. I don't know, bro. Going to the pool, chilling here in my building. I have a cool pool, so I go to the pool a lot. I enjoy that. I don't know, man. I'm almost 50 now, bro, so things are changing. But I still like to drink and go out and do my thing, bro. But hoping I win the lottery, man, because eating out is what I love to do. Literally. Like, that's what I love, dude.
I love good food.
Fuck, there's nothing like eating out, bro.
Dude, me and him, we just got back from a ramen shop. Dude, it's so good. Like, it's all authentic. It's so awesome.
There you go.
So if you ever come down to Mississippi, we'll treat you. We'll get you some good ramen.
Thank you, man. Hell yeah. That'd be nice. Dude, after this, I'm actually headed to there's this place out here. It's called, and they have it in Florida too. It's called Bar Taco.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they have the best pork belly tacos I've ever had in my life. I'm addicted, like literally. They're literally addicted.
There's
I'm
nothing wrong
gonna
with
have
that.
to look for that place.
Bro, they braise their pork for like 72 hours. It's ridiculous the way they cook it, and it's ridiculous.
Where's that at again?
It's called Bar Taco. It's their chain. Dude, I hope if they're watching this, they give us some free tacos and hook us up. That's what they need to do. All the money I've spent there, but they're delicious.
So, Bar Tacos, if you're watching this,
Hook us up.
Tacos.
If it's the restaurant, I'm thinking there's one in Orlando.
Which is where we're going.
Yes, there's one in Orlando. Yes, sir. It's got a little dragonfly on it or something like that.
See, you're the taco, well, I guess I can say you and Tank are the taco connoisseurs. I'm the pizza connoisseur.
Bro, I love pizza too. Shoot.
Dude, I will make sure, I will tell you if that pizza's bad. If I ever have a bad pizza, hey, this is some shit pizza, man.
What's the pizza that like out of the ghetto ones that you say are just decent enough that you like?
What was that a question?
Yeah.
He's asking what your favorite pizzas are.
Like
places.
Chain. Something I could get anywhere.
Like Pizza Hut, Domino's,
Papa John's, Little Caesars.
Now, if I had to do like big chains like that,
yeah,
top 5 or top 3 would be number 3 be Little Caesars.
Damn.
Number 2 be Pizza Hut, and number 1 will be Domino's because I've always liked Domino's.
Damn.
But Domino's got better when they swap their crust around.
You say what?
I used to like that Domino's when they had that $7.99 medium pizza. That was good. Sorry,
they've still got it's $6.99 for a medium 2-topping pizza if you order it online and go pick it up.
That's the problem though. When they make you order it online, a 50-year-old man, I have more trouble doing that, bro. I want to just show up and order it, and then they're like, "No, you got to order it online," and I'm like, "Oh god."
Like, screw this.
I feel that.
Then I end up spending $30 on a regular pizza with 2 toppings. Exactly what I could have got.
What have you ever gone or came to Mississippi?
Mississippi, no, bro.
Well, if you ever come down here,
what's that, a meet and greet?
Shut up.
We should, man. We should have one, bro.
Together.
See, we already did one with John Swayze. Let's get Jack down here for a meet and greet.
I would love it, bro. Put it together.
Bet. We got you. We're trying to make our own Comic-Con right now.
So we have an idea in the works for around beginning of November next year.
Okay.
It's called the name's a work in progress, but at this time it's called Pop Culture Pit Stop.
Okay.
And we're working on it at the moment, but we do have friends that either own, operate, or work at card stores, so we could potentially get you down for a meet and greet at any time, really. As long as it coincides with when they're free.
Yeah, man. No, for sure, brother. Like I tell everybody, man, as long as we all can make it happen, bro, and eat a little bit and benefit from it, we're good, man.
We're golden.
We got you.
Yeah.
So got another quick question. Did you spend a lot of time in front of the green screen? I want to ask that.
Have I?
Yes.
Not a lot of time, but enough, where I feel comfortable working in it.
That's fair. Because I know y'all guys got to do a lot of like green screening for like the Power Rangers, and of course more stuff that you've been in, not just Power Rangers.
Sure.
So,
but I'll tell you, man, the hardest thing about green screen, bro, is getting that eye line correct, and that you really got to act because there's nobody there.
Fair.
So it's like acting against a blank wall, so that can get tough sometimes because, as a good actor, you do listen a lot to the other actor, and that that creates certain emotions when you truly listen. It helps. But if you're just doing it on a green screen, it's usually you're looking at a tennis ball or an X of tape, and you're just sitting there, just everything's whatever the hell is going on.
I could. I think I could do that. Well, I say I can, but then again,
You
I'll
do that now.
Yeah.
We'll be hanging out. He'll just look over this way and laugh.
I really think, bro, that if you have no problems, man, memorizing your lines, and you're half a decent actor, there's no reason why you shouldn't work. It's just that, bro, a lot of people mess up on that. They think acting is so simple, and it's not. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, bro.
So what I guess because I know some people have gone like batshit crazy when they do green screens. Like what is it, Roger Rabbit? Dude had to do a lot of acting with that, but no one was there, and just like you were saying, so it would be like more of, I guess. I guess my question is, what initially drew you to acting? Did that stuff not scare you? Like you're just like, all right, cool, I'll act.
Nah, man, I'm one of the oddballs, boy. I completely fell into this, you know.
Did you do any kind of theater, or did you just?
Hell no, hell
no.
I thought theater people were weird. Theater actors were weird as hell. I never wanted to be around. No, I thought it was super weird. Yeah.
I was a theater kid.
Yeah, I thought they were super weird, bro.
Yeah, look how weird you are.
Imagine I was a jock. I was an athlete. Always played football, basketball, track. So even more of why I was never around that.
So what he's saying is he's the one that shoved me in the locker.
No, never. I was super nice. But no, I think what it was is that, man. I just never. That was just something that it never hit me. It wasn't an avenue. It wasn't a thought. It wasn't like, wow, I can do that. It just never crossed my mind. And then I was playing, volleyball with some friends in Miami, and some guy came up to us and was like, "Hey, man, do you guys want to be extras in the movie?" And we were like, "Ah, bro, get out of here with that." Like, what the hell's wrong? And he was like, "No, for real, man." And we were like, "What is it?" So I said, "Yeah, man, I'll try. Show me whatever." And imagine it was on The Specialist, the movie The Specialist, with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, bro, that experience to me was amazing. I thought, holy cow, this is what it's like. So, but then over the years, I realized that the problem is, as an extra in Miami, I was only making $3,000 or $2,000 a year, and I was like, oh well, I can't live off of that.
Yeah.
But then people started telling me like, hey, bro, you have this charisma, this thing about you. Why don't you go to LA? Over there you can do extra Monday to Friday. I was like, really? So I said, hell yeah. And I moved out there and I did it Monday to Friday. And it was great. Those were some of the funnest times of my life, man. Doing extra work Monday to Friday, now with the boys and talking to girls and eating good. It was awesome. But then, I got that audition for Power Rangers and I booked this. And I was like, oh, man, this is even better. This is awesome.
Like, this is it, boys.
Well, let me ask you about this. You've done Power Rangers, you've done Star Trek, you even appeared in. We had the mom on before Sweet Life on Deck. You appeared in that for a couple episodes. What? And I think this goes to show your versatility as an actor. What's it like, or what was it like on Days of Our Lives?
Bro, thank you for that compliment, because holy cow, that means the world to me. Honest to God. For me, man, personally, two things, bro, that I always want fans or people who talk about my job or my work or my acting is, number one, that I'm versatile, bro, that I don't just play the same thing over and over. Even though I usually do. I'm either arresting or getting arrested, but that I can play other stuff,
Yeah.
I don't mind playing the same shit over and over. As long as those paychecks come through, I'm good. And then the second thing, bro, is that people, like, they're not like, oh, that's Jack. Like, no, I want them to sort of be like, that was good. I didn't even really see Jack, the guy you're seeing now, Of course, you're always going to see some of me because it's me, so thank you. And, bro, it was awesome, but it was funny, too, because, so imagine, I was working with people there that were just regulars on the soap all the time, and I don't follow soaps, So I was just like, whatever. It was cool. But it's funny because on that show was the first time that they told me about my hair like being thin and that I might be balding. I was doing one of the episodes and I lost it. Like I laughed and I went, and then all I hear is cut. Because when you're doing soaps, the director talks over a speaker. You don't even see the guy or the girl.
Yeah.
So I cut, and I was like, "What the hell happened, man? Nobody messed up, And they're like, "Makeup will be there in a second." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So they come down, and she's like, "I put my face so they could do it." And she's like, "No, Jack, put your head down." And she has this black spray, and I go, "Wait, what the hell is that?" And she goes, "Oh no, it's just that your head is shiny." And I was like, "What?" But anyway, so we kept, and that was it. Then I got home and I asked my neighbor. I was like, "Hey, man, am I balding?" And he was like, "Yeah, maybe a little bit." And after that, I booked a movie in Panama, and I was out there for 4 months. So I called my agent, and I was like, "Hey, can I shave my head just to see? Because if I'm balding, I'd rather nip this in the butt now and see what happens."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Bro, you're gonna be gone 4 months. Shave that. If we don't like it, you'll grow it back." And I shaved it, bro. And ever since then, 2004, I started shaving my head.
Hell yeah.
I started shaving my head because super glue.
What do you mean?
So it was, first off, Jack, let me tell you, it was late at night. I was tired. I was ready to go to bed. All right. So I'm working on my fucking door and it's broken. So I say, screw it. I'm going to go get some super glue and I'm going to fix this stuff right now.
Wow.
Super glue is not coming out of the can or whatever, the bottle. So I say, screw that. Flip it over. I cut the super glue at the tail end of it.
Oh, of course.
Got all up in my face. Closed my eyes shut. Got all, like, dude, I used to have hair like down to here. Got all up in my hair.
No, bro.
Yeah. So I had to shave. And the worst part about it, man, is that I shaved my head like I'm halfway right here. Okay. And then this mother calls, or I call him, and he's like, there was ways to get it out of your hair, right? And I'm like,
that's like what?
So
don't blame me when you call me halfway through cutting your hair.
But ever since then, though, man, like I thought I was gonna go to work and get made fun of, but majority of the time, I went to work, I went to his house, and everybody's like, "Dude, you look good bald." And I'm like, "Screw it, I'll keep it." So I've been keeping it.
Well, that's wonderful, but bro, it's crazy you say that because just the other day I was trying to fix this thing and that glue went all over my. It didn't get stuck like this, but bro, it was kind of like all over to the point that shit was uncomfortable. So I can't imagine your face and your hair and all of that.
Oh, dude, look, I make very bad jokes at the worst times, and that's how I cope with a lot of stuff. So I had my eyes shut like this, and it's glued shut. And I looked at my wife, and I'm like, "Can I be an anime character now?" Like, she's like, shit, "You're an idiot."
It's all right because if you're married, then shit, you're married, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
If you were single and got all screwed up like that, that'd be a problem, bro.
Right?
Damn, but that's amazing. Holy cow! I'm glad everything turned out all right, bro, because that was scary.
The one thing I was really scared about was not my eye. I didn't care about my eye. I didn't care about losing it. I cared that I would have to go to the fucking hospital and they would have to do something with my eye. And for everybody out there, everybody has phobias of spiders and all that stuff. I have a phobia. Like, if you decide to get too close to my eye, I freak out.
Wow.
Like, I can't even put eye drops in my eye. So I was like, oh my God, please let this get out.
Well, man, that's wow, bro. I'm glad you're okay because I'm telling you that just on my hands and I was freaking out.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah,
that's just stupidity at its finest with me.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what happens when he's left to his own devices.
Yeah. So I know you also did getting away from Power Rangers for a little bit. I know you also did a role with Sons of Anarchy. How was that? Did you get to see anybody on the sets or anything like that?
Again, man, super small role, bro, but again, super exciting because I get to arrest Peggy from what the hell was that show? Married with Children.
Yeah, that's
So
all.
yeah, imagine growing up. I grow up seeing this lady. I'm in love with her with that beautiful body she used to have and those big boobs and all that shit. And now, all these years later, as an actor, I'm working and arresting her and putting cuffs on her, and and as we're talking when we're cut, like they say cut, and she's like, "Oh hey, and how are you?" And this, and I'm like, "You fucking know what I used to do to you, lady." But awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome.
That's great.
No, hell yeah, and she was great. So talented and beautiful, and just everyone on that show was so cool, man. So cool.
So did you get to meet what's his name? Fuck. Charlie Human, I think that's his name.
The blonde dude?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I didn't, because in that he wasn't in that scene, or if he was, I don't remember working with him. She was the one I was hyped up about.
Well, I mean, dude, you still got that cool story, so I mean, I think that's a win-win right there.
No, yeah, it was awesome, great.
If I gotta say,
it was a lot of fun, man.
So do you ever get tired of, like, because you said this a minute ago, where you're either arresting people or you get arrested? Do you ever get tired of that? Do you ever get kind of you want to go out the box?
No, man, not at all. I mean, if I do go out the box, which I have, thank God, like Tank was mentioning, I've done tons of other roles, so I'm okay, and they're fun. But no, man, never do I get to work and it's like, oh my God, am I playing a cop again? Or, oh, am I getting no, bro. And any actor that dares to say that, I always tell them, bro, then stop acting and go get a regular 9 to 5. I guarantee you your ass will be back over here in 2 seconds. Oh, no, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Because let's be honest, man, we get our butts kissed from the second we walk on set. It's, oh my God, what can we do for you for breakfast? And if you're cold, we'll get you a jacket. And, all of those beautiful things that, of course, it's a lot of hard work. But, yeah, those perks come with it. Whereas I've never heard of any 9 to 5 job where you show up and they're not almost, hey, get your ass to your desk and, sit down and don't start talking, bro. We're on my time now. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, how can we complain as actors, bro? That's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, God, like really think this through, bro. You're upset about what? Look how we get treated here.
I would love to be an actor for a day.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my job, but if I ever had the opportunity to be an actor or a voice actor or something, yeah, I'm taking it. Yes.
Oh, and bro, and there's a lot of amazing jobs out there. Like, bro, the 2 years that I was out of the game that I went to Florida, I started fueling airplanes at the Tampa airport. Bro, awesome job. Awesome. Yeah. Like, I loved it. Fun as hell. The problem is I was making $11 an hour. And it's like, well, imagine me single with my household already paid for,
Yeah.
And still, bro, I was pulling money out of my reserves to pay for my bills. I was like, what the hell? How do people do this? So it's
very, very carefully.
Exactly. Yeah. And no, and trust me, imagine, that's what I tell my mom more than anything. I'm my mom, how the hell did you raise me and grandma, in the house, you making $15,000 a year? I don't understand that. But I was never hungry. We always had a meal. We always had everything. So, yeah.
Moms have this way of making shit work out even when you don't think that it can.
No, incredible, man. So yeah, feel very lucky and blessed, bro.
I'm sorry. That was shade for me. That was shade for me. No, damn, I forgot what I was about to ask. Yeah, that's a good thing because, we make it by day, man. At this point, even if I was, or even if Tank was to become an actor, we would not know how to act because we've lived poor so long, and that's what we're used to.
No, man, but see, that's the mishap that a lot of people have. There's not many people who are making like tons of money acting. Bro, it's hard. Sometimes you work and yeah, you make good money that time, but you got to learn to save that money because you don't know if your next job is in 3 months, 6 months, a year. That's the problem with acting.
Does it
Yeah.
really go out like that? Like it
Oh, hell
spans?
yeah, bro. Imagine after Power Rangers, it took me 6 months to get
Damn.
one job again, which was on the Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
It took
We
me
can't all be Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds.
But imagine, bro, I was going to auditions and I was thinking, God, I just came off of a show. I'm gonna work like crazy, bro, for 6 months. Crickets.
Mm.
So, you know.
Well, you know what, Tank? Jack may not be Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds, but guess what? He is part of the Marvel Universe. Because he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which makes you part of the Marvel Universe. So technically, we got a Power Ranger that is in the MCU.
It's canon, people.
It's canon. So tell us about that, man. How was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Super cool too, man. Awesome day, and awesome. I worked with a Colombian actor. His name is Juan Pablo Raba, who's badass, bro, badass. And so super cool to have met him and worked with him, and to have been on, part of such a huge show.
Dude, I think is it still going? I'm not too sure.
I don't know, man. See, that's another crazy thing. I've never watched any Marvel or any DC ever.
That leads me to my next question. Do you watch any of your roles?
I do. Hell yeah. I actually enjoy watching my stuff.
You're just like, there I am.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Half of me, yes, but the other half is just to see what's working and what's not,
That makes sense. You're trying to see like a niche, something.
It's just I hear a lot of actors too, like, oh no, I hate watching myself. It's like, bro, it's like watching film when you're an athlete. You got to see that. If I was trying to be, upset in a certain part, and then I see it and I'm like, oh wow, I don't look upset. Damn, that's not working. Then you got to like learn that, your mistakes, fix your mistakes.
I mean,
it's like how I go back and watch our episodes. It's that way I can see where I did good and where I need improvement on.
Correct, exactly, just like that.
I watch our episodes because I have to make the clips, but I watch the unedited version. so
he watches the version with all the mistakes.
Yep. And I'll tell him, hey man, make sure you cut this out, and he's like, shut up, and I'm like, all right.
But no, I'm leaving it in.
That's
just because you said to cut it.
Yeah, right? Pretty much. That's what he does to me. I mean, you see what I got to deal with, man.
That's terrible, man.
It's so terrible. You should get on
so
to
much
him.
Fun.
You should beat his ass. Speaking of beating his ass, did you take any martial arts for Power Rangers, or you just straight up said I'm gonna whoop ass?
No, I know there's that thing of that we needed to know martial arts and whatnot. And no, I had done them, but never enough to claim like, oh, I did this or that. And then the other thing was, it's just those stunt doubles, man. They were wonderful, and the stuff that they taught us helped a lot to kind of fake, those fights and all that. So, but no, I always tease the old like the generation and the new guys, and I always tell them, it's funny because before, they used to look for good martial artists and guys that really knew what they were doing, but sucked acting. And then they started finding good actors that didn't really know martial arts.
Double-edged sword. It's like we'll deal with it. Let's just go ahead.
That's what stunt doubles are for. It's okay.
Yeah. We are you going to the what's the con that you said you wanted to go to, Tank, that had the Green Ranger there?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that one, and I can't go through with the plan that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're in Florida, Mr. Guzman is going to it. Power Morphicon is going on the weekend of the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Correct. Yes.
And so one of my, I guess, Power Ranger idols is going to be there, and it's one of his first U.S. appearances. Shiro Izumi played Burai in Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger, which is what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is based off of.
Wow.
I had the plan. I have a Green Ranger Funko Pop up there somewhere, autographed by Jason David Frank. Okay. And I had the whole plan I had a guy set up. I was going to mail the Funko Pop off to him. When Power Morphicon came around, he was going to get it autographed for me and was going to ship it back. But plans fell through.
Damn.
Emergencies happen. You have to buy tires and pay other things. And so, unfortunately, I will have to miss out on my Holy Grail. But that's okay. Yeah. I'm sure he'll come back at some point, and at that point, maybe I'll be able to get it.
That's crazy, man! Holy cow!
Yeah, I was just about to ask him if he was going to that. That's why I was asking.
No, I'm going to it now. I'll be coming back from Orlando.
Bitch, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about our guest down here.
He's already said he's going to it, sir. If you would open your ears and pay attention, listen to people other than your own thoughts.
Jack, I can't wait until he goes back and edits this and sees where you didn't say shit about going, because I did say it.
No, actually, I did, bro.
Damn it!
Damn, son.
Man. I'm trying to stay quiet, but you brought it up. Now I gotta say something.
Damn.
See, I pay attention to our guests, sir.
No, I'm just kidding. Shit.
Nah, but yeah, I am gonna go, and I did say something.
Yeah. Are you excited for that?
Because he was talking about going into auditions and stuff when he got back.
Correct. Damn.
That's what you sound like.
That's Tank the Elephant memory, boy. Don't mess with him.
Bam.
And he's the one that did all the drugs.
Right? Yeah, those are,
And I'm over here being the good of the guys, and I forget shit.
Yeah, and I'm the one with all the head trauma.
Let's go Mississippi. When are we going?
Hey, if you're serious about coming down, we got people. We can set something up.
Absolutely. Let's put it together. You know me, man. I told you, if there's a budget and we can do it, let's do it.
We're down for it.
Hell yeah, brother. Let me know. I'm down.
Shit, I'm really down for it. Let's get a Power Ranger down here. Don't tempt me.
Speaking of, Jack, do you have any tattoos?
I do not.
Do not? Okay.
I do not, bro. My mom says she'll cut it off of me with a knife if I ever get a tattoo.
You know, I sadly believe that.
Yeah. So do I. That's why I haven't gotten one. Nah, man, I really have wanted one at times. It's just that I'm such a wuss with pain. Like, I have no pain tolerance. So, and when people have explained it to me and they're like, oh, no, it's like a bee sting. I'm like, bro, you know how bad that shit hurts? A bee sting? Shit. I don't want to get stung. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Let me rephrase it for you. It's like a bee sting 100,000 times.
Oh, hell yeah. Even worse. But yeah, so imagine. I've never gotten, but I have something in mind, bro, that if I ever do, I think it'll be cool because it'll be meaningful as hell, you know?
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
We just came from a place called Biloxi, which is about a 3-hour drive from here.
Biloxi, Mississippi?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I had a friend from there, I think. Brendan or Brennan was his name, I want to say.
Well, then look, that meetup's happening really quickly. It's starting to line up. You know, we just came from there and we got a tattoo. I got this big old freaking thing.
What'd you get?
So it's from an anime.
Okay.
It's from an anime called Naruto, but like him doing all this black because it was a cover up, so he had to do all this black. Get the flame.
Sorry to cut you off. Is Naruto a guy with like orange hair and shit?
He has yellow hair. He's that dude up there. If you can see him.
I can't. It's too little. But I'm just wondering because it's funny. I may know who the guy that does the voice. I may have done a convention with him. I think he does that Naruto guy.
He is this guy right here.
Hell yeah, bro. That's him. Yep. I know the guy who does the voice.
You need to tell her to get on then.
Bro, that's awesome. How funny, dude. We were at the airport and someone just like you had some shirt of that shit, and I was like, bro, tell that guy who you are. And they were like, he's like, oh, I'm whatever, and they were like, And then he was like, fuck. So he grabbed the picture and autographed it and goes, no, guys, like, I'm the voice. And they were like, oh my God, this is great. It was fun, man.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. It's okay. It's fine. I don't have a lot of stuff. Y'all don't look at this. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff of Naruto. It's cool.
Naruto to him is what Power Rangers is to me.
Pretty much.
Damn, that's awesome. Good though, man. Very cool.
But dude, Jack, let me tell you, he was doing all this black. It was so bad, man. By the time he got up to these flames right here, my hand was.
Give him a good look at it.
My hand.
Don't be just pointing at the.
There you go. You kind of see it. I mean,
there you go.
There you go.
Now put it closer though.
There we go.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's insane. So it
was a cover up from a mistake I made back when I was married to my first wife. My first wife.
Bro, keep that on. Hey, edit all that shit out. Don't get homeboy in trouble here.
Oh no, she look. It was my mistake. It wasn't anybody else's. I was the one to make the decision to get a tattoo of my ex-wife of her initials on me. That the only person I can blame is me. Nobody else.
It's all good, bro. At the time you were in love, you thought that shit was forever. It's all good, bro.
But now I got something that I'm never gonna outgrow. Shout out to Carnival Tattoos over in Biloxi, Mississippi. Anyway.
And I just got the White Lotus towel from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Look at that, bro. Hell yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we like tattoos, Jack. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I'm telling you, if I was a real man, I'd get some. It's just I'm too much of a wuss, bro.
Nah, man, come on. You get like a little one on your wrist right here.
We'll see. I'll tell you. I should tell you what I'm thinking of because that's it. See, what I want is I've never seen this. That's why I don't want to say it. I don't want somebody to take this shit. Then I'm gonna have a problem with them.
You can tell us afterwards.
No, it doesn't matter, bro. I'll probably never get it. But so imagine, I'm a Gemini, and since I'm an actor, I want an artist to mix the Gemini faces with the drama and comedy faces, you know, and make something really cool looking. But since I'm Colombian, I want like yellow, blue, and red to be like this part, and this part, so that just the colors are my flag.
Yeah. Dude, that would be
sick. Yeah.
I think it would. I either wanted it, here or here.
Actually,
but it's just.
I think who could crush that for him?
Chris.
Carnival Tattoo Shop.
But I think that's the idea I've always had, bro. I want that, like something cool with the acting, comedy, drama, the Gemini faces, and then yellow, blue, and red, which is the Colombian flag.
Dude, that would.
I can dig that. That sounds phenomenal.
That's the smiling and sad face mask.
Yes,
yeah. Okay. I'm getting what you're laying down, man. I'm getting you. Oh yeah, that
is dope.
Man, just imagine you getting up at night and you're just like trying to get a snack.
Nope.
You just
I'm punching somebody. Just walk around the corner and you see somebody.
Yeah.
Nope. You're getting punched.
Hands.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, that's the tattoo I've always thought of, bro.
Oh, dude, we get you down here. We'll make it work. We will make it work. Jack, is there anything that we haven't covered that you want to talk about?
I have one.
Go for it, Jack.
So we have talked about your versatility, and we've talked about how you've done soap operas and Power Rangers and Star Trek. You back in 2021, you got to be in a movie with one of my favorite actors, who is apparently a very nice person, but I don't know because I've never met him. Mr. Danny Trejo in Welcome to Our World. How'd that go, or how'd that come about? And did you enjoy your time on the set? Were you able to hang out with any of them afterwards? Or?
Yes, that was. But that actually was shot way before that. It was cut the way that it was cut in 21, I believe, but it was shot way before that. And, yeah, man, that was a really cool experience because I got to play a gangster, and we worked with some like real gangsters. So awesome experience, bro. And of course, Danny Trejo, you know, he's such a fucking amazing guy. He's incredible. But yeah, man, really cool experience, bro. And everyone on that set was fun. I got that Noel G is where I met him. Not in me, I met him before, but got to work with him, and super cool guy, man. He obviously works all the time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You got anything else?
No, I think I'm okay at the moment.
No, man,
I'm very proud of you. I'm very.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No.
I was just telling Tank I'm very proud of him because this interview go around, he didn't have to leave in the middle of the interview to go take a shit. So,
fuck you,
buddy. The past 2 interviews that we've done, he has done that, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go." Click, and I'm like, "Dude, what?" So I gotta close out all by myself, and I'm like, "All right, cool."
Tank holding on for dear life.
Oh, dude, it was a look. If you go back, and I think it's going to be the episode that releases this coming week.
The next one that comes out.
Jeff, yeah, you can. If you watch that episode, you can see Tank doing this.
Listen, bro, you don't have to tell me, man. I know you guys are younger, but bro, there's a thing where that shit is for real. That like now, when I start to feel like I have to go pee, bro, I'm looking for a bathroom because the next step is you're pissing on yourself.
Damn.
Yeah, there's just no get it. Yeah, don't play around with that.
San Antonio, you got to look forward to this shit too, sir.
No,
you ain't that far behind me.
I'm still young. I'm still going.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the hell out of it. Your wife is the one who's gonna hate it when you start shitting yourself and pissing yourself. But yeah, be good.
She's gonna throw you out with the cats.
Be good to her now.
Oh, dude, she's awesome, man.
That's good, man.
He finally got a good one.
Yeah. So before we go, I want you to shout out your socials. That way people know where to follow you, where to find you, things like that.
Yeah, man. I'm on Instagram, bro, and it's at Jack Guzman Actor all together. And yeah, brother, you know, I say there, I try and share little bits of my life with everybody that cares. I really appreciate everyone, man, that takes the time to look at my stuff and like it and just be a part of my life, you know. I know everyone's busy, so I appreciate you guys and everyone who takes the time.
So I'm gonna put it right here, right in the middle where you guys can follow him and make sure you guys go follow him because he's an awesome dude.
Thank you. For sure. Heck yeah.
So thank you, Jack, again for coming on, man. We really appreciated it. Or appreciate it.
Cool.
And I personally just followed you.
Oh, beautiful, brother.
I've been following him. No.
You know I'm not much on social media. That's why you have them.
Sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Get the word out, man. I need all the followers I can get.
Absolutely. We're still at roughly like 203 on Instagram right now.
Okay.
We're getting up there. Man.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, shoot, fellas.
Well, all right, guys. Make sure there's a link tree all the way down there if you guys want to follow us.
Yes.
There you go. Make sure you follow us on all of our platforms, which is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. We're all there. Make sure to go follow Jack down here. He is awesome, and he will gladly share some stuff with you because he, like he said, you know, he wants to be a part of that journey. So, guys, we will see you guys next week. Peace out.
Boy.
And